Okay, we're going to talk about earning it today. Nowadays it's really easy to kind of regurgitate the information of successful people without ever having walked the path yourself. And it weakens you, it makes you a weaker human being, your character, and physically, if we're talking about physical pursuits, and mentally, if we're talking about other pursuits. So I invite you that as you give advice and you watch human beings out in the world and you're telling them what they should or should not do, stop yourself. Before you say that, think to yourself, do you live up to your own advice? Would you hold up to your own scrutiny? If the answer is yes, awesome. Shut this video off. It's not for you. If the answer is no, keep watching. I have a few more things to tell you. 1, shut the fuck up. Shut up. The more that you talk about what people should do without actually doing it, the more you break yourself down. People understand authenticity and they respect it. So you're really hurting yourself more than anything else. 2, stop chasing the social high of being an advice giver if you're not willing to crawl through that glass, 3, habits. I've spoken about this before. Neurons that fire together, they wire together. So the more you do it, the more and more likely you're going to keep doing it. And then you've built this whole tower of a self on just bullshit, right? So if you want to be a stronger person, don't just endeavor to tell other people how to be better. You need to do it yourself. Obviously, since I'm in this position right now, I put a little bit of my resume in the bio of this channel. Take a look. If you want to send me an email, I'll put the email in the link. If you want to ask me questions about myself, if you would just want to call me the fuck out, go for it, right? But I feel confident in the things that I'm saying because I've walked the path of the advice I'm offering. So start to take notice of why it is that you're offering advice. Are you simply looking for the social boost that comes with being an advice giver? Cool. You'll get more respect if you've actually walked the path. Are you genuinely trying to help people? Cool. You'll help them better if you've actually walked that path. See the theme? It's really easy nowadays, especially with social media, to just get that information without having to walk it, pass it along. The information is correct, but if you haven't actually, walked the path yourself, it's going to hold a lot less weight and it dilutes over time. So at the end of the day, you end up with people who are becoming more and more hypocritical. And just like everything else, hypocrisy can be a habit. And the more you delve into that habit, the more your character is going to suffer. So I mentioned this in the discipline video. I'll link it here, but take the time, sit down, write a list out. What are the traits that I'm trying to inhabit when I give this advice? Am I trying to be a better runner? Am I trying to be stronger, make more money, whatever? What do I have to do to become more of who it is I'm trying to portray? And then go fucking do it. And then be critical of yourself. You don't have to be kind to yourself every day. Really start to pick yourself apart the way most people pick others apart. Do you hold up to your own scrutiny? Write it down. List your negative traits. Start to really make self-judgment something of a habit. And it can be negative, but it also has to be constructive. So you have to kind of tear yourself down, but also make a plan for how you can get better. And then just think, okay, time to work. So before you start giving advice to other people or judging other people and pointing out things that they should do to better themselves, turn it inward and ask, do I live up to that? Your character improves, your life improves, everything becomes better and easier if you are exactly the type of person that you want to see in the world. I think that's it for now.